Travis Scott, he is if not one of the most popular rap artists in this generation. He has a name everyone recognizes. There is not a single hip hop lover who does not know the name Travis Scott. His popularity is worldwide, his fame is worldwide, and his success is worldwide. But like every success story, there is always a beginning. There are always stepping stones that help an artist achieve success. So how did Travis Scott's first album, Days Before Rodeo, boost his career? In today's video, you're about to find out how. Days Before Rodeo is often seen as a pivotal moment in Travis Scott's career, serving as a significant milestone that propelled him into the limelight and set stage for his later success. Before the release of this album, Travis Scott, aka Jacquees Webster, was known within certain music circles, especially among fans of hip-hop and the underground scene. However, Days Before Rodeo was the project that helped him break into mainstream, attracting a wider audience and establishing him as a serious artist to watch. Released on August 18th, 2014, Days Before Rodeo wasn't technically an album, but a mixtape, which in the world of hip-hop mixtapes often serve as a way for artists to create buzz and show off their talent before releasing a full studio album. For Travis Scott, this mixtape did exactly that and more. It wasn't just a collection of songs, it was a carefully crafted project that showcased his unique sound, blending elements of hip-hop, trap, and psychedelic music in a way that was fresh and different from what was popular at the time. One of the key factors that made Days Before Rodeo so important for Travis Scott's career was its production quality. The mixtape featured a dark, moody, and atmospheric sound that became a trademark of Travis Scott's style. This was largely due to the high quality production, much of which Travis handled himself, along with contributions from other producers like Metro Boomin and Mike Dean. The beats on the mixtape were hard-hitting and intricate, creating an immersive listening experience that was different from the more polished, radio-friendly tracks that dominated the charts. This sound resonated with a young, rebellious audience looking for something new and different. The mixtape also featured collaborations with other artists who were either already famous or on the rise. This helped bring more attention to Travis Scott. For instance, Mamacita, one of the standout tracks on the mixtape, featured Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug, both of whom were big names in the rap scene at the time. The presence of these artists not only added to the mixtape's appeal, but also introduced Travis Scott to their fan bases, helping him gain more listeners. Another important track on the mixtape was Don't Play, which featured Big Sean and the 1975. This track was particularly significant because it showed Travis' ability to blend different genres, combining rap with elements of indie rock. The song received a lot of attention and even got played on the radio, which was a big deal for an artist who's still relatively unknown outside certain circles. While Days Before Rodeo didn't chart on the Billboard 200, which isn't uncommon for mixtapes, its impact was felt in other ways. The songs from the mixtape racked up millions of plays on streaming platforms like SoundCloud and YouTube. This helped Travis Scott build a loyal fan base. The success of the mixtape also led to increased attention for his debut studio album Rodeo, which would be released the following year in 2015. It is also worth noting that Days Before Rodeo helped Travis Scott establish his brand and image, which would become just as important as his music in building his career. The mixtape's dark and moody aesthetic was reflected in its artwork, music videos, and live performances. This helped create a distinct identity for Travis, one that stood out in a crowded music scene. His concerts during this period were known for their high energy and chaotic atmosphere, which further cemented his reputation as a must-see live performer. In terms of sales, while Days Before Rodeo wasn't released commercially and therefore doesn't have traditional sales numbers, its success can still be measured by its influence and the way it set up the success of Rodeo. The buzz generated by the mixtape translated into strong sales for Rodeo, which debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200 and eventually went platinum. The momentum for Days Before Rodeo also helped Travis Scott secure more high-profile collaborations, further boosting his visibility in the music industry. The mixtape also received critical acclaim, with many reviewers praising Travis Scott for its unique sound and vision. While some critics noted that the mixtape was uneven in some places, they generally believed that it was a bold and ambitious project that showcased Travis Scott's potential as an artist. This critical recognition was important because it helped Travis Scott gain more attention in the music industry. In the years following the release of Days Before Rodeo, Travis Scott's career continued to rise. He released several studio albums, including Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight and Astroworld, both of which topped the Billboard 200 and produced multiple hit singles. He also became a cultural icon, known not just for his music, but also for his fashion, his collaborations with brands like Nike, and his high-profile relationships. But even as his fame continued to rise, Days Before Rodeo remained a key part of his story, a moment where it all began to come together for Travis Scott. Days Before Rodeo was a crucial project in Travis Scott's career. It helped him gain popularity by showcasing his unique sound, introducing him to a broader audience, and building anticipation for his future work. While it wasn't a commercial release with traditional sale numbers, its success can be seen in other ways. It laid a foundation for everything that came after. Today, Days Before Rodeo is often regarded as a classic mixtape and a turning point in Travis Scott's career. So thank you all so much for watching. Comment your opinion on the album Days Before Rodeo. So that's going to be all from me. Have a good day.